Buddy. And we rode in the same car. So I was watching porn on my phone the other day. And does anybody use the chat heads thing on Messenger? So while I was watching porn, my mom messaged me. So right over one of the actors' faces pops my mom's face, and the little message popped out that said, "Hey baby boy, how are you doing today, sugar? I sure have missed you and love you, and I just don't get to see you often enough." And instantly I was like transported back to being 12 years old, and I don't really think she received it very well when I responded with, "God damn it, Mom, shut the fucking door!" She didn't get it. Didn't get it. All right, coming up next we have Steven Sane. Steven Sane, there we go.
So, I am Steven Sane. Yes, I didn't choose the name. I might really be. I didn't actually expect to be here today because I was spending the entire day being blown up by every woman in my life. First, my 25-year-old daughter's like, "Dad, I don't know what I'm doing with my life." I said, "And then I'm 52, I still don't know what I'm doing with my life." That didn't make her feel any better. But then my woman here was trying to explain that we need to break up because I want to go back to New York and be with my about-to-be 2-year-old son from a different woman, not my daughter's mother. I hate that word baby mama, but that's the only thing that fills people in. So the woman here heard that and she's like, "Maybe you should work that out with your wife." So I'm trying to work that out with the wife. Maybe that third divorce will work, I'm not sure. So earlier this week I had to drive up to Chase Bank and I went with cash. Do you know they don't take cash? I'm like, well, maybe that's why I don't bank with Chase, because if you ever did, you end up chasing your money. But I actually went there with cash, and they're like, "We don't take cash anymore." I'm like, "What do you mean you don't take cash? You're a bank, right?" They're like, "Yeah, but there's a lot of money laundering." Why does going like this and whispering to me make it any different than just telling me? She's still the teller that won't take my cash. So I had to come back to Pueblo and get a bank check and bring that back. So then knowing better, I sent someone a bank check in New York, and then her bank wouldn't take the bank check. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, just bring people cash? It's insane when you can't transfer money. And I was scared when I bought my house here, they wanted me to wire transfer the money. I made sure I called that phone number first so I didn't end up, "Hello, my name is Rajiv, how can I help you?" Because I was not wire transferring my money to Rajiv. So bringing up, parents and stuff. Do you remember the first time you caught your parents having sex? Well, it was just me? It had to be someone else in me that was traumatized. I was 7, I came home from playing and I heard my parents making weird noises. I thought they were fighting. I went upstairs, I opened the door, I saw my mom on top of my dad. He's yelling, oh my God, I called the police. That was an interesting story. So I just gotten used to everything in my life being like fucked up, right? Your children are gone now. Colorado's the only state I've ever seen children in a bar up until like 9 because they serve food. In New York, that's called a private club. And by someone named Gotti, only first names out of it, even though he's gone. I'm just not used to that, but so much of my life gets fucked up. I make these plans and along the way it works, but they get fucked up. I got used to things being so fucked up, I find accomplishments in what I fuck up. I thought about writing a book about it, but that'll probably get fucked up too. So I don't do that. I just look at this paper not to look at the audience at this point. It's just easier. Bringing up the devil and God. I actually did dance with the devil and then made her pray. And then I went with God and prayed with her and then made her dance. I just try and do things backwards since I'm a lefty. I went to New York about a month and a half ago again to visit my son, his mother, my future ex-wife, my daughter, and my best friend of 30 years. I didn't realize Pueblo had an airport even though I worked right in front of it for a year and a half. I thought it was like testing grounds, like sea crop dusters, helicopters, one jet. So I flew from Pueblo to Denver. I get to the airport, it's 2 people there. Now, the woman that I was dating here offered me some pussy, and so I ended up with 2 cats. So one of them was sleeping in the bag. I made the bag smell funny. Now I brought this little pocket knife that I just can't go anywhere without because I file my nails with it or cut them, otherwise I bite them like a neurotic motherfucker. So that prevents me from biting my nails. And some gummy bears from Walgreens, and this bag smelled like skunk weed, I guess. Like, we have to check some items in your bag. I think it's the pocket knife. It's not making it through. It's going to get absconded. No big deal. No, they wanted to check the Walgreens gummy bears. They scanned that shit 3 times to make sure it wasn't marijuana. So I get on this rinky-dink DC-9. There's literally 8 people on the plane. Okay, I have my pocket knife in my bag that's next to me. Not that I could jack the plane with it or wanted to. Where was it going to go? Afghanistan? You know? So, flight that's supposed to take 40 minutes, I think we went through the Pueblo Triangle, because it only took 22 minutes. It's supposed to be a 40-minute flight. Both ways, that was the scary part. So the important part is I get to the airport, and I can't find my friend anywhere. I'm like, he drives a great Toyota, he sent me a picture of it and all, I'm like, nowhere to be found. So I call him up, I'm like, what gate number are you at? He goes, there are no, what gate letter are you at? He goes, well, it's 1 through 8. Where are you? I'm like, I'm at C. Oh God, what airport are you at? He goes, Kennedy. I said, you idiot, I'm at LaGuardia. I'm like, how high are you? You better have someone you pick me up. So 30 minutes later, he shows up. Then again, his name is Adam Friedman, but it's spelled Friedman. So it's really a damn fried man. So he picks me up, we smoke a joint, and I know it's illegal to smoke while I wasn't driving, so if you get to New York and you're in Astoria, Long Island City, like you have a clue what it is, where would you go the first thing you get there? And don't say get drugs. You go and get pizza. So I made him go get pizza and then went home. But later that week, like we wanted to go out to eat somewhere different. We've been to Applebee's, Chili's, like name a place, we were there. So he takes me to Hooters. Like, I couldn't care less, honestly. Now, I'm starving because I've been eating all day. It's like 6 o'clock at night. We're like, all right, 20 wings? Probably not enough because he can eat. So we order 50 wings. We figured, we'll eat at least half of them and have some for tomorrow. We each ate 7 wings and we're like, oh crap, I'm full. He's like, Steve, what the fuck? We each ate 7 wings and we're full. I'm like, apparently we filled up on eye candy. But it was good. I'm never sure, do I have like 2 more minutes or? I have 1 more, he gave me the finger. It wasn't the middle finger. But I'll tell you, I got the name Stephen Zane. When I was 3 years old, my dad was a master of ceremonies in the Catskill Mountains, New York, during dancing. That has some reference. So I'm 3, I do my first performance, which is I'm a little teapot, short and stout, here's my handle, here's my spout, when I get lit up, hear me shout, tip me over and pour me out. So I rewrote it last week, now being in Pueblo, I'm a little pothead, short and stout, here's my bong, here's my spout. When I get lit up, hear me shout, I'm hungry. But my real name is Zeidner, which is kind of Polish and Russian, which means silk maker. So being part Polish after this, I'm going to the local strip club, and I'm going to bet the girl $20 I can do that shit, just get the pole out of the way. And I'll leave you with that. I'll be back next week. That is a threat, because I'm from New York. I'll give the mic back to Jay. Thank you very much.
Stephen Zane, everybody. So that the story about your parents fucking, that really took me back because I had that literal same experience. I walked in on them. My mom was on top, but I didn't call the police. I just turned into a vet. So a little different. So speaking of which, they just recently came out or rebooted the Queer Eye for the straight guy, and it really pisses me off. And it's like, they don't have the black eye for the white eye, like it doesn't work that way. So it's like, why can you do it with the queers? And they don't even give real information. They don't do what real gay guys would teach real straight guys. Things like how to trim your pubes or clean your asshole out right. Or stimulate your prostate. Those are the real things that straight men need to learn. from the Queer Eye. Speaking of Queer Eye, coming up next, we've got Dan Kist. Come on up, Dan. It'll be a minute.